I bet if you clicked on this video, you'll probably heard of Turnstile before, the hardcore band hailing from Maryland. Now, before we can even talk about how Turnstile changed the hardcore scene forever, we need to go back.
What we do here is go back
to 2007. In 2007, we find the forming of the band called Trapped Under Ice. But it's not until 2009 they acquire a new drummer, Brandon Yates. Yeah, that Brandon Yates, the Brandon Yates from, you guessed it, Turnstile. But Brandon wasn't satisfied with just playing in Trapped Under Ice. He needed a new canvas to release his creativity. So together with his childhood neighbor Brady, he went and recruited the merch guy from Trapped Under Ice. But you'll be surprised who it was. It was Freaky Friends, Turnstile's bassist. Now they had a guitarist, a lead singer, a bassist, so they needed a drummer and another guitarist. So then the drums came. Brandon called an old college roommate, Daniel Fang. And they hit it off instantly, and Daniel became the drummer of Turnstile. He also had a guitarist called Sean. I have no idea how they found him, but he later got replaced by Pat, who currently still plays in Turnstile. So Turnstile's first EP dropped in 2011 called Pressure to Succeed. It's still a solid hardcore album to this date, so give it a spin. Some notable songs are Dead Grips and New Rules. Like, I'm pretty sure they played a few local hardcore shows with this EP, but I have no data backing that up. I'm just guessing. In 2013, the second EP came out, Step to Rhythm. It once again is a solid hardcore EP. Some notable songs are Can't Heat and Keep It Moving. Give it to yourself, man, I don't wanna hear it. You never done nothing but stand in the way. Can't Heat still gets played to this day on their live shows. In 2013-2014, they played their first US tour. The tour was called On Tour There Is No Law. Sounds more like a pop-punk tour to me than a hardcore tour. They played support for a band called Twitching Tongues, together with Down Pressure, Stigmate, and Angel Dust. Keep Angel Dust in mind, boys. They did a few more insignificant US tours, but on January 13th, 2015, their first real album came out. The album is called Non-Stop Feeling and is still considered by a lot of Turnstile fans to be their best album. Notable songs are Gravity, Drop, and Phased Out, with Gravity actually being my favorite Turnstile song. To celebrate the release of the album, they went on a full US West and East Coast tour. After that tour, they also supported Newfound Glory on their spring tour. Now, earlier on, you might have remembered I told you guys that Sean was replaced by Pat. So Pat actually played in Angel Dust, still does to this day. So, bye Sean, hello Pat. Now with Pat and the band, they also created a third EP released on the 16th of September called Move Through Me. Notable songs on this EP are Come Back For More and Fuck Me Blind. They once again toured to celebrate the launch of the EP. Now, all the previous EPs and the last album were all released under the label Reaper Records. Well, this shit was about to change when the band signed to Roadrunner Records, the first major label they signed to. While they signed the record deal, they also were recording their second album. Their second album, called Time and Space, came out on the 23rd of February of 2017. Once again, Time and Space was a huge success in the hardcore scene. Notable songs are Real Thing, Moon, and I Don't Want to Be Blind. The last one's kind of weird because on the last EP he said fuck me blind and now he doesn't want to be blind. Make up your mind, Brandon.
Make up your mind.
With the release of Time and Space, they went on their biggest tour yet, crossing all of the US. They went to Europe. They also went to the UK because that's not like the same place. No, it's a totally different place. They also went to South Korea and East Asia. Then in 2020, they took 3 songs of Time and Space and worked together with a producer called DJ Malgrab and made like 3 dance tracks, I guess. They're pretty fun. Go give them a spin. The EP is called Share a View, by the way. Now, Turnstile is like a big name in the hardcore scene right now. But in 2021, all that was about to change. So on June 27, 2021, the band released another EP called Turnstile Love Connect, TLC for short. Now, not only did they release an EP on that date, they also released a short film, directed by Brandon. I've probably watched that video 5 times already, and all I can say is, Brandon, you're one talented motherfucker. So on June 15th, they announced their next album, Glow On. Their first single from the album, Alien Love Call, featuring Blood Orange, was also released, and it was different. It was more chill, more melodic, and it didn't feel like Turnstile at all. But in a way it did though. So it was clear Turnstile was heading into a different direction with Glow On and not just going for the pure hardcore punk audience. They wanted something more. On August 27th, the band released Glow On. It was a smash hit. It placed 30 on the Billboard Top 200. That's fucking crazy for a hardcore band. Even the Rolling Stones put the album at number 8 of the best albums of 2021. This kind of mainstream success for a hardcore band these days is like unknown. Like no other hardcore band has gone the lengths of Turnstile with mainstream success. So what did Turnstile do? You guessed it, they toured their asses off. They even got to play with My Chemical Romance. Back in August of this year, they did announce they parted ways with Brady. There's some deeper shit in that, but I'm not gonna get into that. If you want to know more why he left, look it up yourself. I'm no lawyer. I have no idea what happened. Brady has been replaced by Greg from Take Offense, though. To say Turnstile didn't change hardcore punk forever is an understatement. Turnstile put hardcore punk back on the map for the mainstream. A lot of kids will get into hardcore punk thanks to Turnstile. I first got to hear of Turnstile back in 2017 at a little festival in the Netherlands called Germanair. I heard of them before, like in a few YouTube videos and a few articles, but I never listened to them before the festival. So when the opportunity came and there was no other band I wanted to see playing, and Turnstile was playing, so I was like, let's go give it a listen. When their set was done, I ran over to the merch stand. I grabbed a Turnstile shirt. This shirt to be exact. Like to now see them play like shows like Jimmy Fallon is like mind-boggling to me. They made it so far and I'm so proud of them. So I'll leave you guys with a lot of TLC. And don't forget to sub and like and maybe leave a comment. And I'll see you around.